These are the top 10 bad rock and roll songs of all time. No, these songs don't suck.
Sucks.
They simply are classic rock songs that have bad in the title. Starting out at number 10 on the list is Bad Moon Rising by Creedence Clearwater Revival.
I see the bad moon rising.
Creedence Clearwater Revival, classic rock.
Written by John Fogerty and released as a single back in 1969, this song has been covered by over 20 different musicians. What is memorable about this song is that it has lyrics about earthquakes, lightning, hurricanes, and rivers flooding over related to a bad moon rising tonight. Yet the instruments on this song are all upbeat and make you feel happy despite the dire warning that these events will take your life. At number 9 on the list is Bad Attitude by Deep Purple.
Because boys have bad attitude.
Released in 1987 on the album House of Blue Light. This song was composed and written by the same guys that wrote Smoke on the Water and was the second album that this lineup of Deep Purple made in the 80s after they had reformed. With powerful lyrics such as I've had enough of being pushed around and don't want a number, I got a name, take a look at my face, talk about a bad attitude, things have got to change. The singer Ian Gillan was able to capture that feeling you get when you are angry at recent events in your life and you need to move on from that point. At number 8 is Bad Apples by Guns N' Roses.
One bad apple spoils a bunch.
Which was released in 1991 on the first Use Your Illusion album. What is strange about this song is that it has only been played live twice, both times occurring in 1991, and has not been performed since by Guns N' Roses. Lyrically, Axl Rose is admitting that he is the bad apple, as in the line, "If it were up to me, I'd say just leave me be." He doesn't promote being a bad apple to others, but rather tells those around him to accept it and don't let him ruin their fun. This deep cut in the Guns N' Roses catalog deserves more love. They have made some bad songs over the years, but this ain't one of them. At number 7 is Bad Motor Scooter by Montrose. Released in 1973 on the band's self-titled debut album and was the first band that Sammy Hagar was in. The lyrics are about a girl riding around on her bad motor scooter to go see Sammy Hagar since he is too afraid of her dad to go visit her. Sammy Hagar even gives a good Matthew McConaughey impression. All right. This song is one of the biggest singles that Montrose ever made, but is just an appetizer for the many savory songs Sammy made as a solo artist and with Van Halen. At number 6 is Bad Boy Boogie by AC/DC. Released in 1977 on their album Let There Be Rock. Despite making great albums like Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, Atlantic Records was threatening to drop the band. Luckily, with songs like this one, that never happened, and AC/DC went on to produce Highway to Hell and Back in Black. The lyrics Bon Scott sings are cliche rock and roll lyrics about him being a bad boy and getting chicks. But combined with the guitar playing of Malcolm and Angus Young, this song is a deep cut in the AC/DC catalog that deserves more attention. At number 5 is Bad Reputation by Thin Lizzy.
A bad reputation is better than no reputation at all.
The title track of the band's 8th album, released in 1977, lyrically Phil Lynott is basically telling those with a bad reputation that will only bring them down. They can't let their past failures stop them. The person has to turn themselves around, as the lyrics go. This song is possibly about Brian Robertson, the Thin Lizzy guitarist who cut his hand badly in a bar fight and so couldn't play on this track and many of the other songs on Bad Reputation, which meant that there were no guitar harmonies on the record. Thin Lizzy's lack of commercial success in America was due in part to Brian Robertson's broken hand. At number 4 on the list is Good Times, Bad Times by Led Zeppelin.
Good times, bad times, you know I like my share.
Oh, I love Led Zeppelin!
From their self-titled debut album, released in 1969. Originally, their debut album was panned by critics, such as Rolling Stone's magazine, for having weak songwriting and instrumentation. This song is about typical rock and roll fare, a man falling in love with a woman who is cheating on him, and how he still wants to be with her. At roughly 3 minutes, this is one of the shortest Led Zeppelin songs. Despite having relatable lyrics, this song has rarely been played live by the band over the years. Just like the song title says, Led Zeppelin has had good times and bad times as a band, the worst of all being the death of drummer John Bonham that killed the band. At number 3 on the list is You Give Love a Bad Name by Bon Jovi. Released in 1986 for their album Slippery When Wet. John Bon Jovi enlisted the help of Desmond Child to help craft the lyrics for the album.
Get John Bon Jovi.
Desmond Child had made this song for Bonnie Tyler and knew that if he reworked the song, he could make it a big hit. So together with Richie Sambora, they wrote and composed You Give Love a Bad Name. This song was number 1 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 in 1986 and in 2007, when an American Idol contestant sang this song.
Bad name, bad name, bad.
The lyrics have no deep meaning, but that won't give Bon Jovi a bad name. At number 2 is a trifecta released in 1974. The song, the band, and the album is Bad Company.
Bad company, today I die.
Bad company.
There was no better way for Paul Rodgers to spread the word about the band than to constantly sing the name of the band in a song. Bad Company was formed as a supergroup with members of Free, Mott the Hoople, and King Crimson joining together. What is most surprising about Bad Company is that it was never a hit on the radio in America. The lyrics about being born with a gun in his hand, and that he is in fact bad company and is quite proud of it, are truly bad in a good way. With musicianship like this, they were bad right from their very start, and all these towns know their name. At number 1, the baddest rock and roll song of them all is Bad to the Bone by George Thorogood and the Destroyers.
Bad to the bone.
Released on the album Bad to the Bone in 1982. The song did not gain notoriety until years later, after its music video had been played on MTV, and the song was featured in movies like Terminator 2, Judgment Day, and shows like Married with Children. The main riff of Bad to the Bone was based on the Muddy Waters song Mannish Boy and Bo Diddley's song I'm a Man. In fact, Bo Diddley appears in the music video playing pool with George Thorogood. The lyrics are about a man that is bad to the bone. He isn't someone to mess with and gets the chicks. George Thorogood has stated that he isn't anything like the guy in the song. He isn't bad to the bone, but his song is the baddest of all the bad rock and roll songs. Watch the next video on rock and roll songs with good in the title, if you know what's good for you. If you like the concept of this video of ranking rock and roll songs with certain words in the title, please let me know in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe so I can entertain you more. I have loads of video ideas. Thanks for watching.